Alright y'all, we're gonna quickly make a pie crust. Now apparently the crust my father uses and the one I've been trying are pretty much the same, except my dad uses less sugar. We're gonna do 2.5 cups of flour. My husband's trying to fix our water here, our drinking water. That should be 2.5. We'll go a little shy. Oh, I'll give it more. Probably need that to roll it out. We're gonna need a teaspoon of salt. This one calls for 2 tablespoons of sugar. My dad does 2 teaspoons of sugar. You're gonna need water and 2 steaks or a cup of cold butter cube. We're gonna try 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 and 2. A little heavy won't hurt because the other one's 2 tablespoons anyway. All right, y'all, I got my butter here. Cubed it. We're gonna pour her in. Not the greatest butter, but it is what it is. In time of need, it's butter. And just gonna coat it with the flour. We're just gonna cut her in. People like to do it in the food processor. I don't have that right now, but I've put it in the blender, and my blender has that capability, but I think I did it too fine. I tried it once and it was just way too fine, which might be okay, but I struggle with pie dough a little bit, but hopefully this turns out. Actually turned out pretty good. I need pea size here. Shake it, can get the bigger ones to the top. It's pretty good, mostly pea size. Oh geez, I did drop it because the dog just ate it. I just dropped a butter chunk with flour, salt, and sugar. Whoops. Now I don't have regular ice, but I have these little frozen cube things. I'll put some of those in there. About half a cup of water in here. Try and get it more cold. It's pretty cold. We're just gonna stir it in. So we can get this in the fridge to chill before I make the pie. Full half a cup there. It says you can add a couple more tablespoons if you need, just until it can combine. You want as little water as possible. Actually, it was pretty good. Oh yeah, beautiful. Try to incorporate this here without melting that butter too bad. So much flour. I don't know if that's gonna come together. We need more water. Just gonna spritz it. It just to come together. Should be good now, hopefully. Cut it in half. Alright, y'all. I have this pie dough in the fridge for 30 minutes maybe. We're gonna roll her out. Looks good. We're just gonna go for it right now. See what happens. Butter patch is really sticky. Had my pan sitting in the fridge. Needs to be a little bigger. We're almost there. Almost there. It's gotta be good enough, right? It's a little fragile. A little short here. Hopefully that didn't stick too bad. I might just pop this right in, just like this. That side's not as beautiful, but hey, should be good. This pan has a bit of a ripple on it. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. We're gonna make pecan pie. We're gonna do the eggs in here. My husband was showing me how to make eggs that he likes, and he got a double yolk. Pretty cool. Oh boy. Now pecan pie, you can do white sugar, brown sugar, I don't even know. So we're gonna do white sugar today. A cup of sugar. It's a lot of sugar. It's a hair under. I think we'll be okay. Cup of corn syrup. I just bought this. Yikes. It's gonna be half this container. Some call for this. Some call for sweetened condensed milk. Didn't know which one I should do. Boy, that is something. It looks so crazy. Oh my gosh. I've never worked with this before here. This is so strange. That is sticky. I'm gonna throw in a teaspoon of vanilla, quarter teaspoon of salt. We're just gonna put the butter in and go for it. Corn syrup is so weird, and I'm thinking maybe I should have used some brown sugar, but I think we're beyond that. All right, well, I bought some pecan. Cut these up and put them in there. Just give them a little rough chop. Never made this before. Some of them have big pecans in there, so it shouldn't be too big a deal. Just gonna put this in here. I want to do this quick so I can wash this sticky bowl. It's so sticky. Whoa. It's that corn syrup. Wow. My oven is preheated to 400. I'm going to pour this in. Is this going to rise at all? I don't know. Looks very interesting. The eggs may make it rise. I'm not sure. Clean this sticky mess up. Should be delicious. I need to put it in the oven at 400 for 15 minutes. Turn it down to 350. Bake it for 35 to 40-ish minutes until the top puffs up. So apparently it does puff up. I've got some potatoes going in here. My skillet is hot, and I've got some ground beef almost defrosted. I'm gonna put her in. It's about 1 pound. We're gonna brown this up and drain this water when need be. All right, y'all, we got a steamy filled kitchen here. My meat's cooked, my potatoes are cooked, they're steaming off. I'm gonna add a cup of water in here. And we're gonna add another cup of water. We're gonna let that water get hot and then add a gravy mix. All right, y'all, for these potatoes, we're gonna kind of keep it simple. Salt. Need a lot of salt for potatoes, a ton of pepper. Pepper in here too. Starting to get warm through here. This McCormick brown gravy mix is superior and delicious, but I got some from Winco. It's not great. So I've been adding a little bit of this and that one. I made shepherd's pie maybe a few months ago. So since this is hot now, we're gonna add some in. And I might add some beef bouillon. I think I might add all of this. Use it up, finish it off, use what we have. And this will thicken up. We'll see what we got going on. If I need to add more water. I only have a tiny bit of butter in my container, so we're gonna add that. My husband likes sour cream in his mashed potatoes, so we're gonna add some of that. I'd be more than happy to use this up so it doesn't go bad. We're making shepherd's pie and we're gonna cook it right in this skillet. We'll bake it in the skillet. It just ain't the same, y'all. We're gonna add some beef bouillon. Probably need half a cup more water. That's what my recipe says, but I've got a little less. I think I have less meat in here. Got about a pound, but the gravy is the part, y'all. That is the star of the show. Oh yeah, it's getting there. I believe you'd just make a roux with beef stock. Do not have that. This is what I have. I've got heavy cream, not milk right now, so I'm gonna just put a splash in there. And I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here. Might be 2 1/4 cup, maybe 2 1/2. And I'm gonna add a can of corn. My husband doesn't like too many vegetables, so we do corn. Bring this up to temp. Nice classic here. That's pretty darn good. Really good, actually. That beef bouillon really hit the spot with that. Yep. I'm gonna cut the heat, slide it over, and we'll do these potatoes. I'm gonna give it a mix real quick. Try not to overmix them. Just screw up the pan. They're thick, but you want them thick on top of a shepherd's pie. My butter never melted, so let me try to get that to melt here. Check for salt. Definitely need salt. Add some pepper. I'm gonna add a splash more heavy cream. Let's buzz it again. The butter is still not melting. There it is. Put the heat on it for a minute. I don't want them to be too salty either. Pretty good, classic mashed potato. Oh man, I don't like chunky pepper. Gets loose. It's okay, that'll be a fun bite. My husband and father love that. All right, we're gonna cut the heat on those. It's pretty good, y'all. I also like to do this. Get a scoop of both, try it. It's delicious. It's a little uneven. We'll make it work. Now, you put this on top. You gotta be careful of the overflow. Oops. And you want the dollops to kind of touch, or at least be able to touch, so they can have full coverage. Oh, she's getting full, y'all. That's what happens. Might have to take some out. No big deal. Hopefully that'll help. She ain't even covered yet. I like more gravy anyway. It's gonna be so full. Gotta be careful. Alright, well, we got some gravy showing, pulling through, but no big deal. We're on the edge. And I've got a block of cheese I want to use up, so we're just gonna throw some slices on here that I just sliced up. And I'm gonna kind of try to score this. Nope. Not like that. Perfect. Let's see if we can give her a little score. Good to go. I'm gonna put it in the oven probably about 350 for 20-ish minutes. Alright, y'all, the shepherd's pie's out of the oven. Looks incredible. No spillage until I pulled it out. Then we got a little bit here. No big deal. Looks incredible. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll slice into her in just a minute. Talk about a bon appetit. Delicious. All right, y'all, it's time to cut into this shepherd's pie now. It looks incredible. I let it rest for about 10 minutes. Ain't no telling how this cut job is gonna be, but usually I just cut into her a little bit like that. And that's how it is, especially with this fresh cheese. It's gonna be a little different. And I probably should let it set more, but it is what it is. It probably would be better after I let it set. Anyway, here it is, y'all. A cute little bowl of it. Bon appetit. Appreciate you guys for watching. Today we have made a shepherd's pie that looks delicious. Very gravy-y, but it will thicken up. And a delicious pecan pie. Now, we have yet to try it. The verdict is that we should use brown sugar. This is very white. It's got a peanut brittle look to it. I opted to get white corn syrup, not dark, or light, not dark. And I also used white sugar instead of brown sugar or a half. So we'll give it a try. My husband hopefully will love it. He loves pecan pie, so bon appetit, y'all. Appreciate you for watching. Alright, y'all, here's the pecan pie. It's a little wet, a little more wet than I was expecting, but it looks good. It will probably stiffen up once it's in the fridge, but there you have it. Bon appetit. Look at that pecan. Thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate you for joining me today. And a shout out to those who served for us, the veterans. Happy Veterans Day, y'all. I really appreciate my grandparents and all that they did for me and us. And I appreciate you guys for joining me in my kitchen tonight. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day, spending time with those you love, doing the things you love, eating the things you love. Happy Veterans Day, y'all. You have a fabulous day. Bye, guys.